Hello YouTube, I am Undead93, as you would know because you're watching my video. I'm back. Well, college has kind of got in the way. It's just mostly I have to be focused on college now, but I will still be making videos. For my review, as you remember from my Digimon review, if you watched that, I'll be doing the arcs of that. Well, and I did the arcs of that. I'll be doing the kind of arcs for Pokemon, because Pokemon is a show also dear to my heart. Well, and game series. I'll give my kind of relation to it. I was first introduced it through the games. First red version, and then blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal, so on and so forth. I wish I still had my original games, but I lost those like so long ago. I wish I did, because those games are freaking awesome. Sucks you couldn't trade those Pokemon from Gen 1, 2 to 3rd and so on. But there are many glitches and stuff, so they will probably want them to go through. So, I'll be talking about the Kanto region first. We have our four characters that are of main importance. Well, 7. You have Ash, who is your main character. He catches Pokemon and stuff, which the show is about. Misty, who's your female character. Scared of bugs, water Pokemon trainer. Brock, leader of the Pewter City Gym, wants to be Pokemon Raider. Then you have Gary, who's Ash's rival. Doesn't really fight him in this region. It's kind of annoying, but as in the games, he's annoying as well. Then you have Jesse and James, who are Team Rocket, pretty much antagonists to be like, hey, guess what? We're going to steal some this episode. We lose. Then you have their Meowth, who is kind of the brains of their bunch. Pretty much in this the Kanto region, Ash has to gather 8 badges to go to the Indigo Plateau League. The gym battles are only like 2 good ones in my opinion, and the rest of them were all kind of bad, because they're all like kind of cop-outs. I wish that the fighting one with Primeape was a gym, because that would have made more sense, because, hey, Primeape kind of beat the crap out of most of these Pokemon, and grew bond with Ash, so that would have made a good gym. The only good ones that I remember were Raichu versus, the Thunder Badge, which is Raichu versus Pikachu, and the Volcano Badge, I think that's what it's called, which was Magmar versus Charizard, which Charizard owned Magmar like a boss, just because he still didn't trust Ash either. I'll tell you what, Ash's Pokemon, you have his Pikachu, pretty much strongest Pokemon in Pokemon in anime, except for legendaries. Well, Pikachu has defeated some legendaries. You have his Butterfree. He releases it, which Ash will do that for the next 2 regions, I think. Yeah, for the next 2 regions. Let's see. And you have his Pidgeotto. Hey, guess what? He keeps it. It's his flying Pokemon. Guess what? He evolves to Pidgeot, then releases it. Well, he said he'd come back for it, but yeah. Oh, he did say that same thing to Butterfree too, but then you have his Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. Charmander evolved all the way to Charizard, and pretty much became more and more disobedient. Bulbasaur is a pretty good Pokemon. Squirtle is a pretty good Pokemon too. Had the sunglasses. It's pretty awesome. The Charizard, pretty much Ash's second strongest Pokemon. It's pretty good every time it was seen. Then you have his Muck, Primeape, his 30 Tauruses, and his Kingler. Kingler was a boss whenever it was used. Well, when it was used. Primeape was a boss. Then he headed off to training. Can't wait for see Primeape back in battle one day. Unless they forget about him. Which would so piss me off if they do. Muck has kind of been used for combat relief, in my opinion. Slash, it has been okay in battle. And, oh, and his Tauruses, which do nothing in this region because, hey, they are in a banned episode, so they won't come until later. Well, one of them won't come until later seasons. The league was okay. You had Ash pretty much facing people until you got to Richie, and then it's kind of a weird how Squirtle loses because of sleep powder. And then, hey, Charizard doesn't listen. Well, it makes sense. Well, kind of not, because in the games, if your Pokemon doesn't listen to you, it will just use something random and or just do nothing and just kind of die or faint. So, yeah. But this series is pretty good because it glued kids to the TV back in the day. I remember watching on Kids WB and Cartoon Network when it came on there. First was on Kids WB. Kids WB. Back in those days. I missed that channel. Now it's 4Kids. Curse you, 4Kids. Let's see. That's kind of it. I think. Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of it. So, my next one will be of the Orange League, which will be kind of a short review. Right now I'm watching Mahoromatic, which is a pretty good anime, in my opinion. But you guys have your opinions. I wish my viewers best of luck in what they're doing, because I'm going towards my dream of becoming a cartoonist one day. That's why I'm going to college. Yeah. So, I wish all you guys the best of luck, and I will see you guys later.